Shapiro was clearly the appellate lawyer.
They work
raised
for the
issues,
same.
preserved the record.
Shapiro and Driscoll work for the same firm.
Right.
But I mean,
it's Alexandra's firm.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh,
but you could tell this kid. There was no stuttering. There was no ums. There was no you knows. No filler words. He was just like boom, 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 boom.
Going head up with Maureen Comey.
Yeah.
Your Honor, what she's saying, it has nothing to do with what we're doing. Your Honor, if you look on page 537 and 538, and Maureen Comey, all his 6 U.S. attorneys, they trying to get it together, and the judge is telling him he got his computer. What page you said that was again? What? Hold on, let me look it up. And then whenever they said anything, this motherfucker was ready, man. Jason Driscoll was. Man, he mean.
He came out of nowhere. I was like, who is this guy? Like
mean.
He didn't talk until like the middle of the trial either. So we were all like, huh? Like
mean.
And he never cross-examined anyone, right?
No.
Neither did Shapiro.
They had the U.S. attorneys could not rest, right? They could not rest, and I don't think a lot of them had the trial experience of a Brian Steele, a trial experience of a Nicole Westmoreland or a Mark Agnifilo, because most of the times the feds, they take pleas, right? It's different to be in boots on the ground in a trial, and maybe you got a defendant who's got one lawyer that he's paying them $10,000 or $20,000, but here you got 11 lawyers, elite level, Tenny Garagos, fixing her hair. She's doing the cross-examination, putting the bun in her hair, asking questions.
But you know what else it is?
Shit was crazy, man.
They are this team that they kind of defy the image of defense attorneys who a lot of people think of like Alan Jackson.
Welcome to Camp Life. Camp Bow Wow. Imagine le soir et les splendeurs barbares accoudées à ton bras.
Of them, maybe is Brian. Exactly, like maybe, but even Brian Steele's not like this slick. He's like a nice guy, and I think that also they connected with the jury in that way because you have the AUSAs that come in, and this is not me saying this. Someone else said this in the press room. They said they look like pilgrims almost. It just
they all wore black.
I did not say that. I'm not saying
the assistant
it,
U.S. attorneys.
Yes,
right?
yes. And
it looked like they was going to a funeral. They all wore black
or Navy, and you've got
every
the defense.
Day.
Yeah, they come in. The defense comes
every day.
Relatable. They're connecting with the jury. It's just
don't diss the black outfits now. I like wearing black.
Yeah,
and let me read a couple of donations, and I have a question because Uncle said this a lot, but you're the only one that said it. And I want you to respond in a second. But let me just read it. Tsunu Okashi, thank you for the 10. Says KK and D-Rock deserve a bag for not flipping. And Darskin Germain, I see my boy says, imagine a Diddy freak off on OnlyFans. Legendary. Oh, my God. And I missed the other donation, but I'll circle back to it. What I did want to ask was this. You've consistently said, and I've tried to watch so many people do trial coverage, and you're the only one that I've seen consistently stay down on this point that the majority of the witnesses, you didn't give them the excuse of they forgot or maybe da-da-da. You said they lied. Did you feel that either the majority or anyone besides maybe Banner, they were being untruthful? Like you were like, this doesn't make sense. Like you're not forgetting, you're just not telling the truth. What did you feel?